do some recreation, and then we try to get them, into the cabins by 10:30, and hopefully lights out by 11.
That is so wonderful. And it's such a benefit to these young people because some of them might not even hear the Word of God unless, somebody's teaching them or trying to instruct them, and, taking the time to even have Bible study with them. And, I'm sure a lot of kids have a lot of questions. What does this mean, or what does that mean? And it's wonderful that somebody's taking the time to show them.
Absolutely.
And it goes a long way. Even the Bible has told us, train up a child in the way it should go, and when it's older, it shall not depart from it. We need to teach our children the Word of God. Not just neglect them and go and have church and then go home. We got to pinpoint them because they're our future. And you've been doing such a great work here. Any goals that you would like to see in the near future? Maybe more lodging or anything?
What we're in the process of right now doing is we're in the process of trying to finish out the kitchen and the dining hall.
Okay.
We're currently, this is a pay-as-we-go project. We're trying, we would prefer not to borrow money and go to the bank. And currently we have raised and spent about $80,000.
Oh.
And so everything, the building is under roof and in the dry. We were hoping to start doing some electrical work, and we've got teams coming in. We have mission teams coming in from Alabama and Georgia and different places, and South Carolina over the next several weeks. And so we're in the process of raising money or materials to finish this building out, and I'm hoping that we can have it ready by November or sometime next spring.
Well, I just noticed something here in your brochure. Let's talk about the senior dinners. You've got seniors that come in from time to time?
Occasionally. What we do is, like a week from today, the seniors from my church are coming. They meet once a month, and sometimes they go to the church, but they usually come once a year. They come out to the camp.
Okay.
And they're going to. I'm going to fix them dinner. They're going to come look at the camp, and I'm going to share some of what I've shared with you today. And then in September, usually about the third weekend in September, we have called Singing in the Hills.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And that's open for the community to come. We will start Friday evening, go pretty much all day Saturday. We roast or barbecue 3 hogs, catfish, and there's no charge. We do accept donations if you'd like to. And we have local gospel groups that come in and sing, and
oh, that's wonderful.
And you just bring a blanket or lawn chairs and kind of.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about the singing in the hills, and that's a phenomenal thing too. So you're getting the adults involved in this too, so that is wonderful. And a lot of different groups have been there.
Yeah, lots.
And that is wonderful because it's such a ministry tool. You're reaching out to people, you're changing lives, you're helping somebody, you're training up these kids in a right manner and a right fashion. I mean, I just compliment what you're all doing so much, and that's why I felt so led to invite you down here to give the people the information about this, because right now is the time that we need to reach out to as many people as we can.
We want as many kids to come to camp that want to come because it's a life-changing experience for them.
Right.
I had one of my staff this morning was sharing. We're having devotion, and she had been saved at camp when she was a child, and now she's working at camp. And she was saying how, that when she came to camp, she had a great experience, and she had been to church all her life.
What a testimony. And these young people can lead their friends into church and into camp and into positive things, like from school or things like that, because as well as I do, it's such a rebellious time for young people. They want to rebel against authority. They want to get out into bad things and mischief. They're following after their friends on the wrong road. And if we can target them and help them and show them the love of God and Jesus, man, it makes all the difference.
Many times I've had pastors share, sometimes when the kids leave camp and they've been on that spiritual high, they've gone back to their high school or their churches, and they've started study groups, and many times many revivals may have broken out, among them. And I've had several share that some of these groups have lasted for several years and they're meeting on a regular basis.
Oh,
And it
that's
started at camp.
That is so wonderful. And people just need to take the time to breathe and to get out and look at the trees and the flowers. Life is full of chaos and problems and things like that. But if you just take the time to just relax, that makes a world of difference.
Absolutely. And I would encourage folks that they've never been to the camp, or if they have been, they can come out and see what God is doing, and they can come out and have if they want to bring their a group, I'd certainly glad to show them around and schedule them, a time that they can look at the camp and show them the dorms and kind of what's going on. And it's a very peaceful place to come, and most of the time their cell phones don't work, which